What's going on YouTube? Beatmaking Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe as well as give me a like and all that other good stuff, man, because we're coming back to back with bangers. Now check this out. Today's video, I'm going to be going over how to make trap samples in Logic Pro 10. Now this sample right here, I'm going to go ahead and play it. And it's actually something I did, it's one of my previous videos, but I did it like a silent cook up. So this video, I'm gonna be breaking down like some simple tips on why I did certain things the way I did it, etc., etc. So I'm gonna let you hear the trap sample, and then we're gonna break down how you can make your own trap samples in Logic Pro 10. So let's get it. All right, cool. So as you can see here, we have about 7 different tracks here. The first thing I want to point out is to keep things simple. Even in everything that you add here, if you look at this guy right here, it's literally just, a couple of notes. Let's see here. Let me pull up this musical typing real quick. So you can see basically it's pretty simple here. I'm having to re-plug in my MIDI keyboard because for whatever reason. But to keep it simple, man, I'm just the basis of all this whole sample is just these 2 notes. C and C sharp. And then I came down here and played F and F sharp. I believe that's what that is. So keep things simple. Each of these different elements, all simple. Real simple, man. Each and every single one. You know, 3 notes right here, 1 note right here. All right, so that's gonna be the first thing I would recommend doing, is keeping things simple. And the next thing is sound selection. And honestly, even if you're using stock plugins, you know what I'm saying, or stock sounds, you can still go through the process of finding the right sounds in here. Matter of fact, this whole trap sample right here that we just made is all stock. Okay, I actually didn't go in here and pull up an Omnisphere. I didn't go in here and pull up some of these other expensive sound banks. I just used right here what's already in Logic. So that's something that you want to keep in mind, is sound selection. Now, how can you tell what sound should work well with what? You know what I mean? So when you first start off, you want to make sure that whatever sound that you're starting with, that you're getting inspired by it. So I wanted something that just had a kind of a little bit of a dark, eerie vibe. So I liked this right here, okay? And you just want to make sure you're picking quality sounds. So if I was to take this next element that I just added right here and do it with a different sound, you'll see that it might not work. That kind of sounds cool, but so let's talk about sound selection right here, right? And making sure the sounds work well with each other. If you listen to this, right, this sound has like more of a lower frequency. All right, so I'll pull up this frequency chart. Check this out. So most of the frequency is between 100 and about. So like when I'm coming over here to this other sound, I want to make sure I'm selecting like something that's going to complement that and not like be along the same frequency range. Now you can do that, but it kind of sounds a little muddy. So let's look at this. See, the majority of that sample is between, you know, right around that same amount. It's right in the middle of that, so it's really being masked a whole lot. But when I put it on this, let's pull that back up. Come on, man. So you start having a little bit more other sounds here. You have some sound, little frequency range between the 2K and like 6K here. And so it kind of complements this better because it's not all within that same frequency range. And some of this stuff is not going to be like where I'm just opening up, you know, my EQ parameters and just matching this up. You're just going to listen to it and hear, okay, this sound is not going to go well with this sound because, you know, of the frequencies. You know, it's kind of masking and muddying it up. So when I added this piano right here, right? If you really think about it, that covers some of that low end. So like right here, remember I told you a lot of this was doing, I think I said it was 200 to 2K. Well, with this piano, that's going to cover some of the other, you know, parts in the frequency range. So you get a couple of stuff a little bit lower, but below 200, and then it just pops to the mix more. So I hope that makes sense, man. And then two, I like to add, like, you know, some of the instruments that I choose will be like bells, pianos, and pads. Okay, those three instruments, you can pretty much make a trap beat out of those three instruments. I don't care what trap beat it is. You can make a hard trap beat with bells, pianos, and pads. Okay, and that's really what I have going on in here. This toy Glockenspiel, whatever, how you ever sell that. All of these things are kind of like more along the lines of bells. Anytime I'm pulling up a trap beat, anytime you make a trap beat, I'll say, you know, you always want to maybe pay attention to the type of sounds that you use. Find a bell, find a piano, find a pad, and then, you know, work on making a trap beat or trap sample out of that. Okay, so really I just wanted to cover those two things. And if you listen to this pad, it's really just kind of like an accent piece. It's not really designed to be the whole. And see, when you do it like this, man, you know, you have a lot of different parts in this one sample that you can pull out and pick up and flip and all that type of stuff and everything like that. So I hope this video helps you. If it did anyway, just go ahead and smash the like button for me. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Now, I do want to talk about one other thing here, and it's my website. It's called beatmakingbasics.com, okay? Now, what is beatmakingbasics.com? Beatmakingbasics.com is a resource for producers who are just getting started, so for beginners or experienced producers that want to improve their sound. If you go to that site, you're going to see a bunch of different opportunities to improve your sound. So one, I have courses, okay? And these video courses are not just like one video. Most of them have multiple different videos. If it's one video, it has like 30 minutes or an hour worth of content, okay? And then my sound packs, all of those are going to be royalty free, which is going to give you the freedom to be able to create and cook up without having to worry in the back of your mind, like, hey, what am I, you know, what if? You feel me? So grab those. And then I also have a one-on-one service where basically if you want like that one-on-one attention, like a mentor to help you along your process, learning how to make beats, learning how to improve your sound, this is where you can actually book some time with me through Zoom. You'll have a live video call. You'll be able to see me just like I'm talking to you right now and ask questions along the way. So make sure you go to the site, beatmakingbasics.com, and check out what we got going on over there. And if you don't do anything else, man, make sure you get subscribed to the channel. We literally have hundreds of videos on this channel, and we're not going to stop until it's thousands. So make sure that you get subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Appreciate you.